man. So talk about when you actually go and start to make your first like screw tape and all that.
Okay, that I'll go in the same thing. Like basically, man. That's what I say. We used to just give Screw a list and everything. Now it's just like we going in that motherfucker, man, and we get our little drink together. We have our list, and we just watching him do his thing, and we'll grab the mic and shit. What's up? You holler, shout out to everybody on a jam and part that or a little part that you feel like you want to talk on. My thing was I didn't like I didn't like talking through all the goddamn Screw thing. My thing was I'm gonna shout out at the beginning of my shit. I'm like, what's up? But I'm gonna let all my music play. And at the end, I'm gonna shout out everybody I could think of. Cause I didn't want my music interrupted, man. Cause he doing his cut, man. When you see this man, leaning and mixing on them
Talk
tables,
talk about
man.
talk about that, man. Like when you go over there and you actually watch him do his thing for the.
Hey, man, this shit crazy. Cause we gonna get fucked up. You can't go to Screw House and do a screw tape and y'all not getting fucked up. That's dumb. That's gonna be the weakest tape you've never done. You know what I'm saying? So, man, just imagine the lights dim. We got little lights. This man had crates of. I don't know how he found these records. Like if you, man, I want that man. He had them propped up, and I don't know. In his head, he knew where everything was, and we just sit there and you watch that boy. He'll nod off. I ain't never seen a cat nod off, sleep standing up. Number one, and then nod off and wake up and mix some shit so stupid you'll be like, damn, that motherfucker hard, man.
Hmm.
He'll nod off them just start going off on the motherfuckers, man. Like he really just be leaning. He don't be sleep. He just nodding off, but he's still listening. And that's like he'll catch himself and he just like I don't know what the fuck somebody told him while he was nodding, but that motherfucker just wake up and just start mixing them bitches. He be like, ooh, nigga be like, then he do it with no effort. It don't be like how a person got to move their body. That boy just he smooth with it. You know what I'm saying? And we just sit there. Like I said, I'm the kind of person I like to see nice sceneries when we go somewhere, and I just sit there and just be looking like this boy a fool, man. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And when he go off, that'll damn near make you grab the motherfucking mic and say, damn, Screw, you killing that mother. You gonna say when he go off, that's what make me talk through the middle of my tape sometime. When I see that nigga just been went so nasty on, I be like, well, you a bad motherfucker with that, man. You know what I'm saying? You just and then everything don't be scripted. It's just like you just feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And then at the time, like I'm thinking, this is my personal shit. I'm the only one gonna hear this motherfucker.
Hmm.
At the first, until I got the game. I'm saying, you might say you a little flow, but if I knew motherfuckers gonna be listening to this bitch, I'd have had to just have my shit a little bit more better than that shit. But it was just enjoying itself. And after a while, when Screw really started making money on this shit, and he got him a spot in Mo City, he didn't want no more freestyles. The last screw tape I did was Poppy Screw tape, and I think it was called it was Southside Most Wanted. We went out for Erica Badu beat, and he didn't want no. He said, "Man, write it down," cause Swisher House was bringing it, so we didn't want no more tacky shit coming out of there. So we started writing down, but then this is like the end of Screw life that we was starting to do this shit, and a lot of other things was going on in his life that that number one, a lot of cats. I didn't like going outside the South Side, so he was in Most City. I know what the laws be on the South, but in Most City, that's a different element. You're around these people who we don't So I rarely went over there at the last times because I didn't feel comfortable in that unknown environment over there. Because, we stay strapped and shit like that. You want to be somewhere where, you're going to make it back home that night. So when I do slide through there, I know I'm just riding, having a good time. I ain't on no other time. So one day, me and Crime Boss, we riding. It was Zero over there, Poppy. It was Sharo, Tulo. Uh, I want to say I want to say Superstar. I want to say him. And everybody wrote down. Everybody just, I was like the third person to go, and everybody just went off on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, E.S.G was there too. E.S.G, I think he did something on that.
Talk about E.S.G, man. Cause
E.S.G, E.S.G is basically like family, man. You know, when he first did his swinging and banging, matter of fact, it wasn't even about swinging and banging. We was at Corey Blunt House one day. Dude named Jr. Jonathan Riley, man. He pull up with this dude with these glasses on, man. He like, man, this motherfucker here can rap about anything. Anything y'all point at, he gonna rap about it. So that motherfucker was doing that shit. He rapping and he talking about people, and he had a memory that was crazy. Like if he say your name Birdie, I'm talking about he remember that shit. He gonna rap about what shirt you on, what street we on, what we doing, and that shit was amazing to us at the time. Like, god damn. So my partner Steve Caldwell and Lynn Johnson, they was doing music a little bit at the time back then. So Steve cut into E. I don't know how they got hooked up, but Steve the one who put E.S.G first album out, and that was Swangin' and Bangin', and that was one of our big homies. And, that's what took E.S.G into like the rap game. You know what I'm saying? And then him coming to Screw introduced him to the hoods. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't even know where the dude came from. I just know one day we in front of Blunt House, the dude with glass pop up, flowing, and everybody just took to him. He was a good cat, you know. Matter of fact, it was a time where, you know, he did have to kill him. He had to kill somebody one time. And we was the first cats that was there. He was blowing up our phone, and we was right in Pearl Home, so we shot over there. And
like right after it happened, he called y'all first.
He was blowing us up. But when I called, his girl answered the phone. She said everybody dead. So we shoot over there with guns and shit. And when we got in there, he was in there. It was a dude dressed in black, hooded up, gloves on. Shit, dude was, you know, he had to take care of his business. The dude that shot 2 people in the house. And
yeah, nah, it just was what it was.
yeah, it just, you know, it was either him or him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how we formed. You know, he knew he could count on us on anything, man. We coming. You know what I'm saying? And that was a fucked up situation because that dude wasn't selling nothing. There wasn't no $1 million in that house or nothing. You know, them dudes just went in there on some bullshit, you know what I'm saying, and was shooting people. Gave my big homie Steve a part up his head for life. He got graves right up the middle of his damn head, man. So them boys was trying to give some headshots, man. So, you know, luckily he took care of his business and was able to come out that all right, man. So that's what even made him more certified, because he didn't nut up, because it could have been him laying on the ground. So that just made us even feel like, hey, yeah, man, you handled your business, nigga. That's all you could do. You know what I'm saying? No, don't nobody just want to go around killing nobody. But if somebody is trying to do
in
something
that type of
to you,
situation, yeah,
man, what you
shit,
supposed to
yeah,
do, man?
yeah.
What you supposed to do?
Donnie Houston.